All right, it's another Throw Together Thursday, or as my Swiss mom always said, throw together. That's where I got that word. All right, very nice. I've recognized the Frau now. Anyway, Throw Together Thursday, where today I'm going to take a tilapia that I have harvested fresh from my aquaponics system and filleted out. I'm going to make a little throw together dish so that I can feed Mrs. Erudite, Cowboy, and me here when she gets home in just a little bit. So let's start by getting a pan going. Maybe 2 pans. All right, so I got a couple of pans here. I'm losing one of the lights on my sexy stove here. I'll use this larger one to start doing my side dish. That's going to take a little bit longer to cook than the fish. So let's get the right size flame down here. Now, you ask, why throw together? Why are we calling it that? Well, because I don't start with a recipe. I don't look at recipes. I might look at somebody else's recipe once in a while, but generally I'm going to figure out what I've got in my kitchen and I'm going to go and make something nice from that. Today, you can see I've got some onion in here. I've got some tomatoes, little grape tomatoes, pear-shaped ones. They're pretty. I got some okra in here, just a couple of them. I cut them up nice into bite-sized pieces. I've got some pretty little peppers, and I'm really kind of interested in the color here. That was what I was mostly going for in this particular side dish to accompany my tilapia fillets. Now, normally I like to do my fillets, little thin fillets, I like to do them in the pan, braised with a little bit of wine. Here's the thing, I'm out of wine. So what am I gonna do? I'll throw something together. Let's figure it out. Okay, let's reach into the cabinets here and see what we got. Look at this. White wine vinegar. That's basically going to do everything that I want the wine to do. It's just going to give us a little bit of acidity. And there's a little bit of sugars in there and such that you'll find that'll kind of lend a little bit of sweetness. So we got that. And maybe let me see what else. I could put a little bit of honey in there to make up for some of the sweetness that I'm losing from not having wine in there. I have a half of a lemon here. I'll grab that. Yep, that'll be good. I'll throw that in the pan too. Let's put that there, put that there, put that over there. Throwing it together, right? That's all you got to do. What else I'm going to put together? Oh yeah, here's my favorite knife, that Misen. Look at that. That is a keen blade. I've been using it a little bit, so it's not terribly clean right now, because I just chopped up all those little fruits for the fruits and vegetables for that side dish. But I'll put a link in the description for that knife. You might like one. They are tough and not terribly priced. All right, we're up here in the fridge. Gotta have some butter. That's a nothing fancy kind of butter. It's just my, it's unsalted, plain old butter. So I like that a lot. That does a lot to kind of pull things together. And because I'm doing this one-handed, I'm gonna use all of it. Because I don't have another hand to hold the camera at the same time as I could cut that and maybe use half as much, but there's no such thing as too much butter. Don't kid yourself. All right, with butter, I always cut it a little bit with some olive oil. How much? Again, we're not doing recipes here. That much. That's how much you use right there. That's the right amount. And then because I've got a nonstick pan, using a plastic utensil here. Flip things around and keep things working nicely. Now, here's the thing. I was gonna do the butter. I was gonna do that for the fish. So, okay. Here we go. I messed it up. But that's okay. I'm not telling anybody. Okay, we got a little flame going there. So let's pour some of this in here. There we go. Put that back over there. Let's get our vegetables going. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That's the basic idea, is just get it pretty. Now, I like to salt my vegetables, fruits and vegetables, okay? Because if you're a gardener, you should know those are fruits. That's a vegetable. Okay, that's a little too much, I know. I like to salt them up right away to get some of the moisture out of them and to get them cooking, to get them reduced down, to get the sugars out and caramelized, and all that kind of good, sexy stuff that happens. I've also made a little bit of pepper here. Peppers, whoops, losing concentration. Not a very good cameraman here. All right, here we go. Let's hope I cook better than I do with the camera. My goodness. Okay, there we go. And for that one, use my favorite wooden paddle. Bamboo. I like that a lot. I just got that at World Market. Cost Plus, we call it. Oh, they're not a sponsor, so that doesn't really matter. You've got a place where you can get something like this, get it. They're great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cook this down until I hear the front door opening when Mrs. Erudite Cowboy gets home from work. And at that point, I'm going to plop the fish over here. But what I'm going to do is make this sexy in the meantime. So it's ready to go. So we need a little bit of, the lemon will go last. We really don't want to be cooking lemon. That's really there just to kind of give that last little bit of fun to the fish. But we can get that going and see if we can't get that to just kind of make some happiness happen right there. All right, let me get a little bit of honey going here. I can't even tell you where I got this honey. I get honey wherever I can, wherever I'm going. If somebody's selling honey, I say, yes, please, and I take it. How much honey? Not too much. We don't want to go crazy with it. So, sorry. Got that vinegar right up in my head, my carburetor. There you go. So that's really not very much honey at all. Very little. A couple other things that I really like with fish. We can go kind of mildly with it. And there's, whoops, let me show you what I'm doing in the fridge here. See, I got things like, I've got this garlic. We're not using this too much anymore. That's just, we found that we like it fresh better. Fresh garlic, so much nicer. So, what else do I have? Oh, you know what I'm looking for? Anybody who knows me knows that I'm looking for some capers. And you know I got capers in here somewhere. I have to. If I don't have capers in here, somebody's ripped me off. Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Oh, found my capers. My wife laughs at me because I'll buy a jar of capers every time I'm in the grocery store, just kind of not paying attention to the fact that I've already got 3 in the pantry. Sorry about the jiggliness of the camera. How much? Well, that's all I got. Let me get them all. Stir those up a little bit. Looking pretty nice, isn't it? Now I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit because I think all this moisture that I've got going on there, I kind of want to cook that off. And if there's any sugars in there, I want those to caramelize a little, brown up for me. See how this is looking. All right, the thing with garlic, you don't want to cook it too long. I think you hear Mrs. Erudite at the front door, so I'm going to go ahead and get these babies in here. My little fillets. Yeah, that's nice. Give these some more stirring. Oh, that's looking fun. Again, sorry about the shaky camera business. I know I'm not doing a very good job on that. I'd fire me if I weren't the only guy who would do it. We can go ahead and get our lemon in here now. So it kind of gets in with all the rest of the juice in there. Get off of there. I can't get it. Got it. All right, let me start plating this up right quick. There we go. We'll go ahead and put some on each plate. One-handed again, of course, because I'm the only guy here. Gotta make it a little prettier. Like so. Get that turned over. Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells nice. And we can baste a little bit as we go. Make sure we get plenty of this brown garlic and capers on there. You know when the fish is done, it wants to start flaking easily. See that? Starting to come apart easily like that. That's done. Let's plate it up. There you go. Just a small plate of fish. Heavy on the veggies. Should be good.